Bloody mic booms in my face. Alright. Hey dude, how you going, man? I'm back. Oh, hopefully that audio's okay. I haven't streamed in like a month. Oh, it's been a roller coaster. Just crank that up slightly. Yeah, I think I might have a way to play it. I was playing with some trees all afternoon. I've actually been like testing trees, and so many skills are just shit. Like, it's still quite powerful, but it's actually that's why I'm testing it before I play it as a league starter. Mine build's super powerful arc mines. I'm considering playing that next league. We can't use GC until 28. And the other thing is like building the defense scaling on it is like, whew. We're going to be doing like low life and then building up like elemental ailment resistances and everything. Ooh, nice. Sorry about the cough. I've been sick for the last few days. I played arc traps a long time ago. I've never been a fan of arc traps. I think arc mines looks better. Mainly for like crit scaling. Like I've got a tree up to like 9 mil deeps. I benchmarked it and it works. I ran a test on my old miner build as well, and it's viable. Just got to get it up there in single target, which is just a bit of crafting. And I went the wrong way, haven't I? No, I haven't. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, play the old Tinker skin. This I'm going to be rolling up in a max block with staves as well. So it's going to be pretty strong. Oh, bloody hell. I was saying, you're traveling around different climates constantly, you just get sick. I should probably pick up a shield. I might play the 26th as a ladder reset for, or the first ladder for D2R, so I might play some D2R on the 26th as well. Definitely not going to touch D3. Been sort of running out of ideas for content for the channel as of late, just with... This league was good, but it was a bit bankrupt in the end there. I tried cremation. Yeah. Yeah, true. It did last pretty long, but yeah, I don't know, man. The end game's not bad now, but it still sort of runs out really quickly. Bloody hell. New League comes out on the 16th of May, so like about 3 weeks away. It gets announced on the 6th, I think. This is very close. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, actually. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty close. I've actually been going to the gym a lot since the sort of league died a little bit. I lost like 4 kilos in training and fixing up my diet. Going old school. Back to doing I'll be back to doing 8.5k a night on the treadmill. Far out. Mm-hmm. Really? Is that because I haven't played in a while? I haven't been online. I spent the last month working out in the Gulf, and then this last week I had to travel down south for a funeral, and then yeah, so we're back to normal, sort of. It's nice to be playing PoE again. Hmm. I think at like some point I just hit a bit of a wall with this game too, and I was sort of like, well, what am I actually playing? think I can run this with Legacy of Fury as well. If I can run this with Legacy of Fury, we'll see some crazy... Because this is going to be cold conversion to fire. So then I want to go down here and pick up Glancing Blows and then the stave nodes. Yeah, it's Fire Cascade. And then we'll be running, obviously, the Inquisitor. Though there's an argument that we could try Chieftain too. Oh man, Spectral Helix is not a fun skill to level with. These bangers are pretty solid tonight. Public holiday tomorrow too, actually. I really wouldn't mind playing a Purifying Flame build and having like massive AoE with ignition damage. So we've got to run Petrified Blood on this too. And see how I go with that. This, I might have a look at maybe... Next league we'll play as like, we'll theme it as like self-cast, but seriously, melee needs... I tried rolling out melee skills, and man, they are fucking bad. Like, they just don't have any... They're not fun. I'd love to play like an EQ Jug or something again, but it's, unless you're playing Bone Shatter, nothing works. And anything that does work, you've got to run Trinity Conversion, and it's just a pain in the ass to scale defenses, even if you can do that. It's like the Slayer, like just like no health pool at all, considering that you can only play at HP based builds with that tune. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully I can keep putting out some decent guides this coming league. Maybe, because if they do that, then Heavy Strike is on the table. I want to see it like a slam skill rework though. But they've already done that and they wrecked that. They pretty much need to scale all the damage rates up on melee skills and physical damage skills. Or make the weapons more powerful. It's like just everything playing melee just does not feel good right now. Let me embrace you. I wouldn't mind a chain hook skill that works like that, where you reel them into you, and then you can drop like a slam or something like that. That'd be really cool. And then you could just like pull packs. Like, I see it in Lost Ark, it actually works like that, and it's actually a lot of fun. So this build's going to be using a crazy ass Cooler Mac as well. And I'm not done yet, it's going to use focus. So we're going to be stacking damage off of focus, which isn't really done in a lot of builds. Though I did use it in my crazy ass Vortex build. My Giga Tank. Yeah, man, focus. You can craft it on your rings. But you implicitly get focus when you run anything that has like a focus stat. And like focus allows you to increase levels of damage for a temporary amount of time, and there's a belt that actually helps you with that. Which actually I'm gonna buy right now. And it's a belt that's worth like nothing. This here. Hey. It's a synthesized item. There you go. That could be very useful. Res would be nice, but it already comes with res. I'm gonna get that so we get the attribute stats. It's actually a pretty good roll. Yeah, so this belt lets you, when you drop focus, you get cooldown reduction on focus. So you can wind it up, and you basically constantly use focus, you map it to your move button, and you do like stupid amounts of damage constantly. As you can see, I have everything in here, including a crazy 6-link Cooler Mac that we'll be using, with +3 fire damage, quality of supports, and 74% chance to deal double damage while focused. Which is going to be crazy. Yeah, man. So that's how we're going to get the most out of this build. Heart meter telling me I have scored my heart points for today. Thank you, Google. Oh. So we're going to try some different stats out here while we're doing this test. Because we're going to use focus, and we're going to try and get a solid defense of petrified blood working. That isn't shit. Because I really don't like petrified blood. I bet you they went the wrong way. Damn it. Gotta have a think about what I'm going to put in my curation video. I'm interested to see what comes out in the patch notes in a couple weeks. I really want to see buff to self-cast a bit more. Even though they apparently did that last patch, it just wasn't that good. Oh, far out. Still got 26 more levels until I can use Glacial Cascade. No worries, dude. Oh, far out. It's gonna keep using Purifying Flame. Actually prefer this skill over Freezing Pulse. Far out. Oh. Where are you, Fairgroves? Alright. On the tree, we got 132,000 effective hit pool too with this, so fingers crossed this works. Oh yeah, man, procrastination for the win. It's tempting to run like a self-cast blazing salvo build too. Maybe that's actually an option as well. Yeah, it's pretty powerful if you level it properly. Like, it can tear through bosses. Maybe that's the skill to play, actually. No worries, Alex. Glad I can help. That damage for individual stats is too low. See how I go next league trying to bring the tank builds. I gotta try and think up something different. But I'm thinking GC will work. Make it work a little cheaper. I always recommend Delve, man. I love Delve. It's my bread and butter and go-to when I get stuck and I can't make currency from mapping. That's what I do. Not to mention farming the Crystal King. Hands down one of the most profitable things to do. If you get stuck, all you need to do, run a Vortex character. Or run my Giga Chad Vortex character and bam, problem solved. I've 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 was it retune that tree for like multiple leagues, and it just does not get any less powerful. Like it doesn't do the most damage. You're not going to be killing like Maven with it, but you'll definitely rip through everything in the game. And if anything else, you know, it'll let you delve low or deep, and then it'll help you through maps, killing bosses, everything. Pretty much handles everything. Still one of the best builds I think I ever put together. Just face tank everything. And like even my RF variant, I need to do a final video on that, but still super powerful. You know, delve down to like 700-800 with it, easy. And it's not like the most expensive build in the world either. No, I think it'd be alright. Evasion characters are actually pretty good now. Exactly, man. Why actually fight a boss when you can just phase tank him? I'll be honest, even I thought about playing my Vortex Witch next league. I was like, do I just league start with it? I did have a play with the bloody Phantasm build as well. But it's just not as it doesn't hold up to the newer content in the game as well as it once did. It's good a few leagues ago, not anymore. It's Vortex, yeah, pretty much just Vortex. The other one to look out for too is cremation. Cremation's super powerful too. It doesn't make sense how cremation is so powerful, actually. Interested to know if anybody actually played just a straight up blazing salvo character this last league. I gotta know. Let's see if anyone played Blazing Salvo. 1%. That's a lot of people. They played as a stupid self-cast. They didn't play it as anything else but that one build. Oh, there we go. Hey. So what are they saying with that? That's just straight up Blazing Salvo. Hey, isn't that a fucking build? Display Blazing Salvo. Is that per... Whoo! What? Is that viable? Yeah, that's pretty cheap actually. That is super powerful. That's not an impossible item to get. That's actually pretty reasonable. Spirit Shield, we could switch that out. Has that got block? Yeah, it does. Is this life-based? It's life-based. That's 10,000 EHP. That's super powerful. Because what I'm getting no idea with, this can be done differently. This doesn't have to be done this way, because you can build this similar to RF. What do we use on RF builds? Replica... Shit. I don't remember what it's called. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Fucking all the level 100s have like... Oh shit, I don't remember what the item's called. No, the belt for RF characters. I've got it on, literally got it on my RF character. PoE RF belt. Soul Tether. Soul Tether, that's it. Sphera and Replica Soul Tether. So it'll drop your damage, but it will also give you insane levels of energy shield. Oh no, 2300. So it won't do any better than what that belt did. It's like 5 mil deeps. What boots is that? That's doable. Dying Sun. That doesn't even have a viable. Oh, that's Doriani, so that's doing that anyway. That's viable because that's cheap. This is like the most viable build ever. That's just like crazy easy to play. There's nothing like particularly crazy about this build. Iron Will, Unnatural Instinct. You don't even need that. Like, you don't need that. Like, it'll drop your deeps by a touch. So that would wind it down to 95. This thing could delve. Go 3.0. Blazing Salvo. We'll play with the tree a little more, because we'll have to tone it down. Cold Rays would need to bring that up. But like, nobody uses that. And then you're talking about stupid amounts of armor, and then stacking that with most likely determination. It's like nothing here that's crazy. You blast through maps. Tempest Shield as well. You just need more blockchains. And like, if you were going to do that, you could run a Aegis. Just run an Aegis Aurora. Nah, you wouldn't. So if you ran a oh Jesus, Bottled Faith in that, what would happen? Yeah, that's what I thought. Your damage would be through the roof. That's so tanky too. Just like insane levels of tanky. It's 111,000 hit. This could delve without any problems. And then we're talking about the regen max block, Blazing Salvo. Cast 5.39. Is that got... Probably has Awaken. Yeah. 4 mil deeps. Inspiration. You'd want Anomalous. Why would he run Divergent? Oh, mana cost. Fair enough. Divergent Blazing Salvo. Interesting. Uses Pinpoint. You're not going to get that straight away. Looking at intensity too. It doesn't hit any of the other nodes. What else is on this? Regen speed, so it can face tank anything pretty much, and it's using focused as well. So this isn't even... So if you account for focus, you get the 7 mil deeps. If you push any power charges and frenzy charges in, which we could figure that out, you'd be doing insane levels of deeps. And like, your life regen rate would be impossible. I think we got our build for next league. Corrupted Soul. Yeah, that's what's pushing that. If we didn't have that Glorious Vanity. Yeah, I'm not going to sell that right now. Those boots are doable. Gloves are doable. Rings are a bit expensive, but we could figure that out. Okay, they're all craftable. If it's fully craftable, that's a super good build. That can be better with a +2 one. And even the helm's not that crazy. Hey, Sebastian. Yeah, man, I'm back. I'm at it again. We don't even need brass dome. We could get rid of brass dome. Looks like we're playing Blazing Salvo tank next league. That I think's going to be my build. But I will test out Glacial Cascade first. Glacial Cascade or the or Blazing Salvo, because I'm definitely playing Blazing Salvo. Plus, like, just the leveling skills, super powerful. But I definitely want to see if GC works well, because if GC works well, we're just going to play bloody self-cast Inquisitors all league. Yeah, man, I think, like, everybody plays, you know, those friggin' EA totem builds and everything from this league, and it's like, I didn't touch EA whole league because I just don't really credit it. And then what happened? Everybody found it was too hard to gear anyway. Yeah, Blazing Salvo, when it's like really fast too, is crazy. It can rip through bosses like they're nothing. Like, you basically just shield charge around on the map and just Blazing Salvo around with like impossible amounts of armor. With the new crafts and everything, it'd be crazy. Pretty confident you could take Maven down with it too. Even if you couldn't, just run a minion character. But like, we're talking about like, you know, 1 mil per projectile, and you're casting that at 5 point whatever per second. Like, that's insane damage. Like, if you get to like 2 million aggregate, that's insane. And then usually what happens when I rip through those builds, I find new efficiencies as well. But I reckon Blazing Salvo's the go. I reckon I can make that way better. And we're not accounting for the fact that you can run Blazing Salvo through the through Flame Wall and beef it up even more. Yeah, yeah, plus Dying Sun. And we if you add in a if you add in Bottle Faith, like, that's a huge damage increase too, because you're already standing on consecrated ground. And pretty much level up just like this. There's also the option of, like, you could roll like a whole different combination of shields in that and get a really good result. So, yeah. But per volley, you're looking at like 5 mil plus per volley. And usually when you roll that too, you roll a dual skill, which I didn't see in here. So this guy didn't do it. You can run a fireball clear skill. So you boss with blazing salvo, and then fireball is your map clearer, and you just bust through maps like they're nothing. Which is what I was looking at a couple of leagues ago, and I think it's about time to play it. But I'll try this out and see how I go with this, because if this is cool, then this will be a contender too. You're always going to lose tankiness when you beef damage, but we're talking about effective hit pools of over 100k for either this build or the other build. So whether you play the Blazing Salvo variation or if you play GC, you're still looking at, you know, crazy amounts of damage, damage that you can take. Yeah, 100k is a lot. Enemies got to hit through a lot of shit. And like, you know, you're looking at a 10k EHP life pool or health pool. If anything that can hit through that, you know, when you got such high regen, I don't know, yeah. Then you deserve to die, basically. Well, it's still not going to save you from, like, shit that'll inevitably one-hit you, but delving, it'll work. And then you also get life on spell hit and craft on the rings, and you do even more damage. And that'll give you more survivability. Biggest thing with Blazing Salvo though is life. Mana, sorry. Mana management. So might even have to go like life tap to run it. Wreck this guy. I sort of just like the skill. Like, if you can face tank shit with it, like what we're looking at, and then just sit here and just blast shit to Kingdom Come, it seems like a fun skill to play. Like, it's got pretty good range on it too. Pretty chill. Yeah, like that's what I was looking at when I was looking at builds for next league is What can you play that's basically the concept to keep it stupid simple? Funnily enough, there's quite a lot of builds. Pretty much, man. Plus, if you can go down and deep delve with it, you know, perfect build. Just means you got to hold the fire button down, but bugger it, why not? And nobody's playing it, so though if I put it in a curation, that could be a problem. But if nobody's playing it, well then cheap to build because yeah. Exactly. And also something different. I think we play a lot of like trigger skills and minion builds. There's a lot of builds that do work. Just you got to look out for them. It's really pretty good to be like just an OG fire wizard. Nothing complex at all. Just stack damage and survivability. Just be like a Hellfire Wizard. Actually, that's going to be the character's name for next week. Hellfire Wizard. Exactly. The Pyro Gang. I always like just OG wizard builds. I think they're really good. Like, no having the scale ignite. None of that bullshit. Just like fireball. Everything can be solved with fireball. It's like a D&D build basically. Play PoE the same way you play D&D. Like the most basic ass skills. You know what I wouldn't mind having a look at again though? Dark Pact. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. Knew it. Glad I streamed tonight. Now I'm so damn confident in what I'm playing next league. Gives me direction. Man, I'd love to have a D&D crew, eh? Just D&D is such a fun game. Like, you think about it like if you were like 20 years ago and you didn't have things like this, you'd be playing D&D. Party of bros, Sitting there drinking booze or whatever, getting drunk playing D&D. Oh man, this soundtrack is a banger and a half. Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely keen to play Blazing Salvo self-cast for next week. This is pumping me up. Gotta say, Inquisitor has just become my favorite character, or favorite ascendancy in the last few leagues. Hey, there we go. Yeah, fireball. If in doubt, fireball. Hmm. Hey, Till, how you going, man? I'm back at it, dude. I'm back at it. Got the idea juices flowing finally after a few weeks of working like a madman. Yeah, Blazing Salvos just scales up at a whole different level. Oh man, we're going Blazing Salvo next league. That's going to be my league starter, Blazing Salvo Inquisitor. Damn, that's just tearing through shit. Keen for next league now. So 8 levels away from being able to run that. Fuck it, you know what? Fuck it, let's just re-roll this, waste some chaos on nothing. Damn it. Shit. That gives me max block. Well, 62% attack block. Let me move. Oh, I hate that. Uh, Pretty much with hardcore, you're focusing on maxing out your defenses, and that means you're not really going to be pushing damage. That's pretty much the biggest tip, is don't rush and build like stupid damage. Just focus on your resistances and your ailment mitigation. So like, you want to pick up nodes like this that give you anointed flesh, you reduce shock, ignites, and shit like that. That's about the only tips I can give you. The builds that you'll play in hardcore are not going to be doing the outputs that you'll do in Trade League, because there's less risk in Trade League. It's not overtly insightful, that advice, but it's pretty much sort of what it is. What I'd probably say is have a look at POV Ninja, PoE Ninja, and see if you can find some super tanky builds that are relatively easy. Like Vortex is going to be a good one. RF. All those sort of builds will last the sort of length. But you're going to be grinding. Like, it's just sort of how it is. I'm actually really enjoying the mechanic of Blazing Salvo. It's just really quick to move around the map. Yeah, exactly. It just feels cool. Like, it's like, ha, fireball, burn. Seven levels away from Glacial Cascade. Yep, the dab skill. I need to see if there's MTX for it. I'm totally gonna play this and just frivolously buy MTX for it. Imagine like when you get the attack speed up and it just rips out the deeps. So that's 76 deeps. There she is. Alright, we gotta go and get to the Weaver's Chamber, which should be on the other side. Hey, oh, that's right. I got the Archnem weapon. Yeah. There we go. Could run Taste the Hate because they're doing cold conversion, then they'll do more damage. At least for now. Mm-hmm. Geez, I tested out a lot of builds this league. How the fuck did that happen, man? Don't even need vitality anymore. Don't really need any more currency. Pretty much got everything I need for the rest of the league. Man, nobody likes the native sound of PoE, dude. After playing PoE for as many years as me, I don't want to fucking listen to PoE sounds. That being said, I'm actually going to cark it for the night because I'm still recovering from the cold. So, you guys have a good night. I'll be back on. I actually might stream tomorrow night too because it's public holiday night. But anyway, have a good night all. And bye. Shit, my mic's too far in the way.